Hi, we are a startup called Eko-Logical, and we are inventing a wooden straw using innovative manufacturing. In 2 weeks from now, European Union will ban the use of plastic straws. Why? Because they add up to 8 million tons of plastic that ends up in the sea every year. And when drinking through a plastic straw, people intake molecules of plastic, which is cancerogenic. And given that there are 100 million straws consumed every day in European Union, they just decided to ban them completely. Now, that will create a huge demand for an adequate substitute solution. We at Eko-Logical recognize this problem, and we offer a solution through innovation. Using innovative manufacturing method, we are able to produce over 1 million straw from a single tree, worth over 50,000 euros. Primarily, we don't even have to cut trees to make the straws. No, we want to use the straws fallen in a natural way. We made sure to make the price of our product negligible for the end consumer, just like the price of the plastic straw is. Currently, today, we have a perfect opportunity to start all this here in Bosnia and Herzegovina, as we have a lot of cheap labor. 43% of our country is covered with forest, so we have a lot of resources for production. And European Union is right across the border, which makes exporting much easier. Currently, we have confirmed that this method of production is possible through experiments and that we are eligible for a patent. Now we want to make the real machine. We know that 100 million straws get consumed every day, and 60% of those make up plastic straws, which will create a market gap of 60 million straws when the law kicks in. We see an increase of the preference on the market for eco-friendly products, which assures us that there will be a demand for this product in the future. Primarily, we are business-to-business oriented. We want to start the mass production and aim at distributors. We have the connections to start selling this in Germany. Currently, there are 20 companies who have signed a letter of interest stating that when we do make the product, they will be interested in buying it. Among all, I must emphasize Metro as a giant owning 760 wholesale stores in 26 countries, and they're interested in buying our product if we make it, which is awesome. Among our composition, we really stand out well. Paper straws are the most popular substitute solution, but they're made from a glue mixture, which is cancerogenic for people. And if you leave the paper straw in liquid for more than 30 minutes, it starts decomposing. Biodegradable straws create equally negative effect as the plastic straws if not disposed of in a special way, whereas our straws can be thrown in the wood and will dissolve like any other wood would. It's also worth to mention that our straws can be further recycled. So for example, if a cafe or restaurant is done using the straws, they can be collected and then recycled to get some of the cash back. Other straws, such as metal, glass, and even current classic wooden straws are way too expensive for one-time usage. It's also worth to mention that both our product and production are both 100% ecologically friendly. Currently, we are in phase 1, where we have the concept and research confirmed and we have reached our MVP. Now, we are gathering funding to buy the machine and tools we need so we can start the production and make our first sales. Then we want to further optimize the production and scale our capacity. To start all this, we need 25,000 euros, and for which we are giving 7% of our company. We believe we can start all this in less than 90 days, and we will use all this money to buy the equipment and machine first. It's worth to mention that currently we have an ongoing offer for 50,000 euros for 7% of our company. So just tonight, we are offering 7% of our company in half the price. By our projections, such investment would pay off in the very first year and would increase in every year to come. We plan to reuse our profit into investing into better and faster machines. Currently, with just one machine, we have the capacity to produce 10,000 straws every day, but we want to increase that. We are a team of young, motivated, and really talented individuals. Hamza Smajlovic is our industrial engineer, and he also plays the role of our team lead. Muhamed Karajic is a very talented software engineer who says he strives to be more than just a developer. And Damjan Puljic is a master of mechanical engineering. I am a graphic and multimedia designer, and I enjoy entrepreneurship and working on projects such as this one. We all share a passion for innovation, and today we need your help to start the production, open new jobs, and hopefully impact the entire economy in a positive way. Now, whilst wooden straw is a product, a profitable, sellable product, it's also a symbol of possibility to create both environment and cost-effective solutions. We see wooden straw as just the beginning. We see a possibility to create more products in a similar, innovative way. With this kind of technology, we have the potential to change the world. Help us save the world. Please do feel free to ask any questions. And since we're last, we'll probably have more time. Thank you.
You wish you had more time. We try to keep the time the same, but nice pitch. Thank you very much. Okay, David, you're first since you got your camera on.
Hi, Philip. Thanks for the presentation. Really good. I really like the product. It's just the right time to launch an exciting product like this. Can you say a little bit about you mentioned earlier that there's a patent that you are filing or that you can actually file. Can you talk a little bit about this? What's exactly the technology that you use? And
so we have confirmed. Oh, sorry. Please.
And is there a picture of your product as well? Because I missed that in the presentation a bit.
No, we don't have the product itself made. We have the MVP, which is basically a little small straw. Our straw that we're trying to create is 20 centimeters. But for that, we need the machine and we need the tool that is 20 centimeters in length. Currently, we have only been able to do it manually with the tool that we can work with our own muscles because we're not as strong as the machine. But as far as the patent goes, we have confirmed that this machine of ours is innovative and that it is eligible for a patent. And because it's an innovative machine producing straws in an innovative way, you actually get an innovative straw as well. So that's what we'll be trying to get the patent on as well in the future.
So the patent will be on the machine. It will not be on the product, but on the machine.
It will on the product. It's an innovative manufacturing process. Yeah.
Okay. Can you also think about other things that you can produce with that machine?
With that machine? Well, that machine is specifically for this only product. But we do have ideas on how we would produce other products in a similar method.
Okay. Understood. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, David. So next question is Sanin and then Christina.
Hey guys, thanks for a very interesting presentation. It's almost too good to be true, honestly. What we're hearing here is so super exciting. Hopefully you make it happen for the benefit of the rest of us. Why would you give someone 25%, 7% of the company for half the money that someone else is offering you?
Because we have that deal offered, but it's currently in motion, so it's not a done deal. And we would like to get the money as soon as possible so we can start all this as soon as possible. So that will kind of create an opportunity for us to offer it in half the price tonight.
Are you concerned that someone can copy this if you really go into production and show people what you made before you file this patent? I mean, if it's so innovative and so cool, I mean, what is your concern around that? Because you keep talking in the future tense about this patent.
Mm-hmm. Well, if somebody does steal this idea, I will personally congratulate him because it sounds simple, but it's not at all simple to make. You have to take into consideration the right angle, the right strength, the right material, the humidity of the material. So it's not really that simple, although it does sound simple to just make a straw. I don't think that it can be that easily copied. Plus, the way we want to make it is by actually using a machine that already exists, but it's used for metal production in metal industry. And we want to use that machine, modify it to make our product. So nobody actually is using that kind of combination. It's not something that can be that easily figured out.
Don't tell us anymore. You're giving out too much. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Good luck.
Thanks. Thanks, Sonny. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. We have Christina, and then we have a question. I thought I saw another question pop up, but Christina, you're first, and then Amra maybe. So.
Yeah, thank you. Interesting presentation. I'm wondering about the growth of the company. So David sort of asked my question, but I'll expand on it a little bit. You know, what other products do you see yourself expanding into? And also related to that, how do you see yourself growing? Are you a B2C company or are you B2B? Because selling straws one by one to consumers is probably going to be expensive and not very scalable. So sort of leading question there, but curious about the path to scale.
So we want to start this production with actually a lower end machine, because there are higher end machines that are much faster and can produce much more. But since we are going primarily first with a business to business model, we want to aim at distributors, and we have connections to start selling this in Germany. So we will try to make the mass production first and export this to Germany, to the German market. Eventually, sometimes in the future, we will maybe have an option for business to B2C option with increasing the value of a single straw with the design and similar things. But primarily, first, we want to start with one machine that can produce 10,000 straws every day. And then we want to make sales and hopefully use that profit to buy an even faster machine. And that's how we plan on going. We plan on reinvesting our profits into a better machine just to increase our capacity.
Okay, thank you very much. I saw Amra's hand go up. So Amra, you're next.
Yes. Well, actually, it's very impressive that you managed to sign. You said you managed to sign 20 contracts with European companies already while you don't still have the machine. It's very impressive. I wonder how you did that. And the other question is on the machine. Who is the vendor? Do you already know the vendor? And have you seen the machine? And who are you buying it from? I mean, do you already know? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It was challenging to get 20 letters of interest, but like I mentioned, we have this investment going on, and where people are starting to really show interest for our product, and we wanted to take it one step further, and we went through the distributors and our contacts and private contacts, and we made some new contacts. To see how many companies would actually be interested in buying this product once we make it. And that's the result. We actually stopped at 20, there will probably be more, but 20 was enough, 20 distributors, yeah. Amra, I have
on the machine?
your question.
Yeah, I think I should answer the question about machine. Because I was using that machine, I exactly know what should be done and what should be modified on machine. It's not so simple, but it is possible. Of course, we have been talking with mechanical engineers and people with experience who confirmed us that it can be done and in short time, what is important for us. And we have that MVP, I will show it here. It is small straw that we made by simulating the work of the machine. I'm not sure, can you see the MVP? But yes, there is possibility 100% that can be made.
But you still haven't made it on that machine?
No, because unfortunately we didn't have money to buy old machine.
Yeah, you didn't have access. Okay, good. Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to run out of time for questions. I've just got Rashad next for a quick one, and then the rest of you can ask questions during the investment sessions because we're going to run out of time. Rashad, please unmute your mic and go for it.
Yeah, that was a great presentation. 2 questions. How much timber byproduct or how much timber wasted product will you encounter while making these straws? And with the machine, you claim you can make 10,000 straws a day. How certain are you can achieve the 10,000 a day? And what happens if this machine can only produce 5,000 straws? Is the machine still viable, and is your business still viable?
Well, definitely. By our estimates, we can produce 10,000 straws per day with the low-end machine. But if we can't reach that number with this machine, well, we're definitely aiming to buy the top-of-the-line machine, or as far as we can go towards that end, to increase our capacity, with which we will definitely be able to produce more than 10,000 straws per day. And we need the amount of one tree to produce over 1 million straws. We don't have that much waste material, as the way that our machine works is by in one motion, it cuts the thin layer of a tree and creates a straw. So it's just one singular motion. So it's very fast and very efficient, leaving almost no waste material.
Yeah, and the timber you're sourcing, I'm guessing it's local?
Yes, definitely. We want to buy off the naturally fallen trees. We have checked, we can do that with our forestry organizations. We can buy off very cheaply wood that has fallen in a natural way from them.
Yeah, so are you sort of envisioning that you'll be replanting the trees that you're sort of potentially using, or is it, I mean, you know?
Yes, we do intend to plant three trees for every one that we use. But that especially goes if we are forced in any way to cut a tree, that definitely goes. But when we're using the trees fallen in a natural way and we're making a product that can be further recycled, we don't feel the need to just to say that firstly, that we will be planting the three more trees.